And I did it again. I knew that I've been muting myself at the end of every stream, right? So I just realized I did that again. I didn't say anything. I basically just said, hello, it's time to take on Four Kings. I highly doubt that Leonidas is going to be available for this one. As he said, he's been working on correcting his sleep schedule. Or not, as he's messaging back now. Okay. I want to see how far I can get on just Estus like this, right? So just with like this setup. I think that's the best ring I want. Just Magic Resist or Chloranthy would be my best choice. But we'll see how it works. We'll also want this equipped as well. But I have 60... It's just 60 healing items, I think. Yeah, because there's 53... Right, 53 plus another 3, 5, 7, yeah. So I have 60 healing items, which means I need to do just over 1 bar. Just over 1/65th of their health, seeing as it portions it into 65ths. I need to do just over that for each healing item I use. The annoying part is that this fight is gonna be like very active all the way to the last fight. Oh god, I forgot. I was like, what the? Ooh, he scared me, seeing him there. Totally kind of forgot he existed. I thought I might have like kicked him off the edge or something, which is why he wasn't around, but obviously not. Hello. Hi. I see you finally made it. Took you long enough. Oh, and he just walked off the edge. And to think people say he's a formidable opponent. That's funny. Yo, we have more people. So I have a feeling, by the way, I won't be very active about responding to chat. I don't know why, I just have a feeling. No, obviously, I'm probably going to be too busy with this. By the way, I think I want to save my... I need to change the order of these items. I think I want my Elizabeth mushrooms to come before Divine Blessings. I think. Audio sound fine and everything? I assume so. I haven't changed anything since last time, so... Oh, let me do that, though. Shut off the light so it's not so I can focus better. And I should put my glasses on. 1 second. Totally not ready for this fight. Going in blind. Literally blind. Maybe I should. That might be a good idea. Because that's like a thing that's allowed anyways, right? Because I could quit out here. I could upload it, right, to the cloud. Because there's some PS storage thing. I think I could do that. You know what? I think I want to do that so that if I actually do die, I can just reload. You think people would care about that? I don't know. It seems kind of scummy but at the same time... Nah. I'm not gonna do it. I thought about it, but I don't think I will. I'll risk them. If I lose them, I lose them. It's no big deal. I don't care if I lose them. Really, it's just a substitute for humanity. Because I only want it for a full heal. I know it'll last longer than... Because it takes like 17 seconds for it to heal me to full. Just over. And then everything else is just a bonus, but... Exactly. I know. That was the plan. I'm gonna give it a trial run first, basically, see how my Estus is, and make a call from there on if I should keep going. Changing the ring order. But, like, it's not like they have much higher value than humanity. It's just, I don't want to toss away all of my humanity, you know. I don't know. I should probably have I should probably have the crest shield, shouldn't I? Probably. We'll see how this starts off and see if I really want the crest shield. Ooh, that does like nothing to me. What? That hit me though? Wow. That hit me too? Oh man. I'm rusty. So basically I need to get down one of these small bars for every single healing item I use. And I won't really know how it's going until I at least get 4 kings in here. I need to go over one of these bars each time, I should say. Just slightly. This thing has 84.5% defense. It's just also that I've stacked magic defense on top of that. So far so good actually. But again, we haven't even made it into really the fight. We haven't really even made it into the fight. I don't like that that king is hovering so close. The other thing that's nice is that after I run out of Estus, the other heals are way stronger than Estus. You know, it's like 2.5 Estus per. Yep. Also, wow, I really have optimized my magic defense. I think I can outrun that. Because that should have done, like, that would have done way more on my previous build. Oh god. That, oh! I can't believe that actually tracked me so well. It like didn't exactly track well, it just happened to also still hit me. It's weird, right? Oh, just blindsided and taking it. What? That hit me? Okay. I'm in an awkward spot already. Immediately you can see I'm starting to take more damage as soon as all 4 kings are active. I think I heard something ready to go. This may hurt. Yep, I should have turned around. Ugh. Oh my god. You know what? This is no longer going well. I've gotten them positioned badly, is part of the problem. Oh well. We'll just use one. This is good. We could pull it back. Just run past him. Yeah, we'll go to this king. That's fine. As long as he's okay with it. Ah, are you kidding me? Wow. That was dumb. Stuff like that, and now you see that's gonna cost me 2 Estus to heal. So far, not great, but doesn't help that it's kind of hard to see past them in general. Okay, wait, whoa, I was gonna say, where are they? But, oh, they have moved in. I'm gonna move to this one then. See if I can't keep the other ones off of me for a second. He's talking about, he's been pushed through the floor because of basically, I would say it's just bad positioning on his part. Not that I'm just saying it's your fault, but I think you've influenced it. I would say you definitely had an influence in it. I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. Oh, come on, man. No reason to like, fall out of range. I'll swap kings, I don't have to fight you. I stuck too close. That's fine though. Who are we going after? That was silly. I think I'd want to be like, I'd want to be through a lot of bars by the time I'm through my Estus. I'm still off track, slightly. Cause like, wow, that could have hit me still. Cause like I would want to be at like, just over 1 bar down per humanity. So, that was why I was thinking about farming more. At 65 healing items, that would be exactly one of those notches per humanity. Block it. Nice. Let's just swap. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I think I'm at enough. No, I'm not at enough to heal, actually. But even still, I need to be like a whole nother bar down. I think once I get to humanity, though, that would be easier to maintain. I can go for a single punch. Yeah. I don't like that they're sticking so close together. It's really annoying. What? Oh. Dude, stop chasing me down. I just want to chase down one of you guys. Except the one that I decide to chase down immediately also goes for an AoE. Sweet. So it was totally pointless. Let's go ahead and get out of range and then heal. Really? That hit me? That's dumb. That hit me too? That's still dumb. I knew those would hit though, that was purely just bad positioning on my part. I shouldn't have gotten hit by those. You just can't fight them when they're too close by. There's a lot of stalling in this fight, it seems. Plus they've got a ton of HP. I should probably play a bit less aggressive than I was, at least at the start. I like that that attack costs no stamina to block, by the way. Oh please, we all knew it would be painful. You wouldn't have to even guess. That's just a fact. I need to fall back. Do a follow-up. Thank you. I hate these ranged attacks. definitely one of the worst parts. And it's just free damage for them. Hey, at least that sort of worked out. They're still a bit too close. I don't want to go in on this, but I'm going to. I'm also going to go out of that. Shouldn't have jumped there, but it worked. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm at a corner of the abyss, I think. I think that was a corner. Let's just move this way then. Yeah, I heard that attack coming. Not this one, but the ranged attack. Ugh. Garbage. Oh, that hit me? Oh. It's a bit harder to focus on sidestepping everything. I'm just gonna have to... Wow! That AoE does like nothing through this shield. That was so dumb, by the way. I should not have taken that hit. I even saw them readying it up, I just wasn't quite registering it. It happens on all of the long runs, finding a corner. It's such a common thing to happen. Because I did it on my Tin Banishment Catalyst, I did it on my earlier Fist attempt. I tried to roll out of that block stun, and by doing so, because I wasn't looking behind me, I got hit by a different king. Ah, that was just bad positioning on my roll. Hey, I blocked it. Nope. Oh, God. Okay, now they're all terribly positioned. They're all surrounding me. There we go. You want to be on the outside of them. Anyways, I'm really far behind on Estus, but... What are you talking about, game? Feels like... Even if it is a circle, if it's not a corner, I'm against the wall. And that's really all that matters. Because being against the wall is not good. Doesn't matter if it's not actually a corner. But that's cool to know, I guess. So I think I want to, I don't think I want to go in on this one. I'm actually just going to go ahead and quit out there. I'm going to go farm a bit more humanity, by the way. I know. Such an exciting stream. But I don't think I actually have enough. Like, if I played perfectly, but that's, like, impossible. I still don't have Homeward Bones. Amazing. Walls are bad because you can't actually circle the kings, and you kind of want to. No, stop. I want RTSR as well. Well, I'd still have to grind humanity here. I haven't used any yet. Having a save state wouldn't have changed anything right now. But I understand what you mean. No, I'm just gonna be... I'll get it on the attempt that I actually go for it. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Drakes are just the best, aren't they? Just the best. Whoa, what? You're not supposed to follow me that far out. You scared me there. Luckily, I said all bosses and not mini bosses because Hellkite is just horrible. It's terribly balanced and it's actually just bad. But, yeah. Wouldn't that be crazy? Actually, it wouldn't even be possible. He has regen at lower HP. Maybe it's only when you're at ranged, but he definitely does have regen. Or it might even be limited, but still. It seems like it would be impossible, just by that alone. It's not a boss fight, but yes. He's a really bad and horribly balanced fight in general. But I'm pretty sure he has regen anyways, so he'd be impossible. There's very few things that have regen in this game, but I think he's one of them. The other thing is, by the way, no matter what, sadly, I am going to have to farm humanity after this, I think. Just going to backstab him and then run. Ugh. I should quit out, but I also just don't feel like it. Ow, you hurt? No, you can block it. You can block his fire breath, at least if he's up on the bridge still. Just max stamina with the Black Knight shield at +5, you can block it. You want to do a challenge run as well. My two favorite challenge runs, barring Fist Only, which by the way, I'm actually really enjoying Fist Only, no matter how long it's taken and looks or no matter how painful it looks. But I'd recommend Tin Banishment Catalyst. I still love that weapon, or the Dragon Headstone. Both are great, and if you know what you're doing, not too hard. This is why you want poise. You know what? I'm getting poise. More than just what I had. I don't need rolling, really, for this. I also don't know why they all aggroed. Funny. Local man punches God to death and dies to rats. Don't you just love their infinite poise damage attack? Yeah, it's not infinite, but it's always a stagger. Now, there's no real reason to do the bow thing. You could just instead, by the way, I'm wearing the wrong ring. You could, instead of doing the bow thing, just cut his tail when he lands. It's pretty easy to do. Even early game, it's not that hard. There's one. So, like, I want at least 65 humanity. Healing items, not just humanity, but healing items in general. So there's one of 5 at least. I think that's a pretty good pace that I can keep track of. Even though I wasn't keeping track of it at the time. I've still got to do a Drake Sword run at some point. That'll be a fun one. Shouldn't be too hard. Partial parry. You just do the glitch. That's all you do. Take advantage of kill boxes. So this might end up being a farming stream. I don't know. I don't know how much I want to farm. But at the same time, I know I'll at least tackle this by the end of tomorrow. Yeah, partial parry. I did just parry that rat. Do you have a problem with that? Oh, you know what? I should totally do that. I should do the, like, the stereotypical, like, this is... Not use what you see exactly, but kind of like how first-time players build their character. Because there is a stereotypical build, as you're saying, where it's like Drake's sword with the boar helmet, and usually like fat rolling with heavy armor on. Exactly. I should try that as just a, not exactly a challenge run, but, well, it would technically be a challenge run, but not a very challenging one, I would say. Wow, just wombo comboed by these rats. They do, like, pretty much scratch damage, luckily. Oh, Jesus. This is how you break your armor. You just go into the depths. This is a way to do it. I should actually equip Grass Crest. Did I ever kill the... I didn't kill the giant rat. I don't think I want to, but... It could be an option. Okay, these two rats behind me are actually becoming really annoying. They're being very aggressive for no reason. Like, the rats are never this aggressive. There we go, that's what I want. I want to be wedged between them like that. Ugh, that headbutt is so dumb. Hey, we're up to 3 already. That's good. Or, yeah, that was sort of a joke, but yeah. The other way that you could break your armor, 40 durability, only 40 durability? Dude, just go to the clams. Let the clams grab you. It does huge durability damage, I think. Last I checked. Though the vomit would probably be faster, you're right. Maybe? Probably. What? Come on, man. You had no reason to aggro there. So, Chaos Eaters, I thought they just stripped you of your armor. They didn't actually hurt your armor. Do they not? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Or they don't even strip you of your armor? I thought they just... I don't remember. No, Pyroglove only has... Pyroglove I thought had really low durability. Yeah, Dragon Tooth has 999. That is true. Pretty sure the Pyroflame has like the same as any other sort of talisman, so like 50. I thought something stripped your armor though in this game. No, I know that Covetous Demon does. But I thought something did that in this game too. I thought there was like one thing that did that. I don't know. I don't think I've been grabbed by one of those Demon Eaters anytime recently. It'd be weird if they did anyways, but... Don't you love, like, consistently always being poisoned? Really? Get out of here, big rat. I love that their attack to close distance is the one that also instantly poise breaks you. Hey, sweet. We're actually making pretty good time on getting these humanity. It's a pretty stupid grab, I would say, actually, the Chaos Eaters. They're pretty dumb enemies, if you ask me. They actually have really high damage, but also they die easily. That's not really what's bad, they just... I don't really like their design. They're kind of bland. They're just kind of dumb, I would say, but it's not like they're really common or anything anyways, so it's not a big deal. Dude. Most of it is, but also, you know, it wasn't finished, so that makes sense. But it really is just 3 enemies. Because you've got statues. You've got those, the Demon Eaters. And then you've got the dragon legs. Who knows, they could have done something like that. That would have been a good one. No, you're good. I haven't actually started the real boss fight anyway, so you're not really missing much, but I'll see ya. Hey, at least you got to see me attempt 4 kinks so you could see how much of a pain they're going to be. I've got a while that I could farm and even stay up to do this, so... Well, there's a good chance that I could still do this tonight. Right, that's why. That's right. Oh. Wait, do your small torch attack. Oh, fine. There we go. Andre drop kick a rat for me later. If I can. I'll get as close to that as I can. That was some good starting positioning at least. Oh boy. Into the rat blender. And they've even got good tracking. Just, what a terrible design. Like, I don't know, they're not terrible, but they've got some bad design aspects. Like their amazing tracking and their instant poise break. And stagger effect. At least they've got low health, though. And it's cool that there are two different kinds of rats, ones that do damage and ones that do poison. Like, they both literally build up damage, or both literally build up poison, but the big ones do way less. It's kind of cool. Oh, I thought that one was dead for some reason. At least if I can get to 65 humanity, it's a pretty easy task to keep up. It's like... anything past that is just gravy. Like, having 70 would be nice. It'd be nice to not really have to rely on the use 5, so having 70 humanity uses would actually be probably optimal in that sense. That way the divine blessings and stuff would only be last ditch, you know. One more. There we go. I didn't even hit the button to jump there, I just jumped. Hey, and R2 does do 5 damage. I was curious about that. 8 actually does 5 and then 6? Okay. That's pretty good. Probably not really worth it, but... yeah, it's not worth it at all, because just the R1s come out so much faster. No, just turn your aim down. That is one problem with swinging at enemies that hang low like this. Really? Is it trying to attack me before I landed? Is the way that weapon aiming works with the slight adjustments up and down. You can hear me just mashing R1. Well, you might be able to hear me, but I'm generally just like mashing R1 way too much for these guys. Yes, talismans do 1 damage. Do you want me to test like deflection damage or something if it's been deflected? Because if so, that should still do 1, but I can test stuff like that. What are you thinking? If you're thinking there's a way to get it to 2 damage without hyper mode, I'm not sure. Oh no, I think you still do just 1 damage. Even though I know 0 damage is possible, I think it still locks it at 1. I could be wrong. I'll test it later. It's not even mid-attack, it's just a short duration after locking on. It's like there's like a 1 to 1.5 second cooldown after locking on that'll make you deal -1 damage. It's really weird. What, the lock-on thing or the Cause yeah, I can show. I mean, I've already shown it off, unless you mean the talisman. If so, I'd rather not, because I actually haven't wielded another weapon in this file. I could swap over to a different save file real quick though and test it. Let me do like one more run through the rats or something. That was funny. At least getting one more humanity. At least let me get one more humanity. So these guys have higher defense than rats. Isn't that interesting? Come on, come back this way. I don't want to aggro the other guy. Sweet. Oh no, right? Isn't it great? It looks so silly, doesn't it? The way, like, when he lowers it down onto your shield and you parry it, I love it. It's like when you parry the scissors in the DLC. Oh, this was a mistake. I accidentally aggroed another rat. Oh well. That's fine. I didn't only... I think I learned about that just recently. I think I, for some reason, tried it. You can really parry almost anything in this game. Less so for the other two games, but... Like, it doesn't even have to be attacks that look parryable. Like, some of them even, that is. Like, I swear, still, as I just said, the scissors in the DLC, those are really weird to me and don't look like they should be parryable. Alright, there's 65. What? What are you talking about? 2 games? What are you talking about 2 games for? Did I mention 2 games, or did somebody mention 2 games? Also, we're up to 66. That's awesome. Holy cow. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about when I say I hate this place. Oh, I mean Dark Souls 2 and 3. Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. What else would I mean? Those are the only games in the series. I didn't even, yeah. I didn't even notice I said it because I thought it was kind of obvious. I don't know, it feels real bad to save state to me. Because if I have to use them, then it just feels like I failed. Okay, there's no reason to specify Prepare to Die edition or vanilla, or the whatever Ash version of, like, Rekindled or whatever version, the one that just comes with the DLC, because that's the only thing they changed in those. You can mention Scholar because it actually made straight up changes, but not so much Prepare to Die Edition from Vanilla, because that didn't change anything. Prepare to Die Edition is just what it was called on PC. No, PC was literally just, we're going to call it Prepare to Die Edition, from what I understand. In Dark Souls 3, why would there be changes between that and the actual... Why? That makes no sense, especially since it would still be compatible. Why would you make a game that would have minor changes and be compatible with online like that? It wouldn't be balanced then for some people compared to others. That would make no sense. Even in a PvE sense, maps then wouldn't sync up correctly. You can't have balance changes because then that's not fair online. Hence why, like, Scholar and Dark Souls 2 aren't compatible. I mean, they're giant changes, but at the same time, it's the same concept. It wouldn't be fair. And there's no reason to specify differences between Prepare to Die Edition and Remastered in the sense, at least if we're talking about the parrying sense, but it's because the special version meant nothing, it just meant, here's a season pass. That's why. It wasn't special, it was just slightly more money, or maybe even the same price, but with DLC. Wasn't really all that special. Yeah, same way as there's no difference between... Like, the only reason why you'd specify a difference between Prepare to Die Edition or not is because one's console and one's PC. That's the only difference. Here, I'm gonna go show off the talisman thing, though. Really, I think the only one that's really important to specify would be sometimes remastered, because it does have some differences, frame rate and actual changes. That's fair. And then Scholar, the First Sin, and Dark Souls 2, those two are extremely different. Then again, to be fair, technically there are two versions of Scholar of the First Sin, because one's the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 edition, and then one is the PS4 and 360. Oh, it does do 0 damage. Okay, fair enough. That's enough testing. No, they're not able to play. No, they're not. They're not compatible. They are completely different games. There would be no reason for them to be compatible either. As I said, in some situations, yeah, I could see a reason why you'd specify Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition or not. Especially if it comes to speedruns and stuff, yeah, but in a sense of how the game works, there's no reason to specify. Unless you're talking about matchmaking or technically covenants. Because I believe everything else is the same. Well, PvP actually, never mind. Okay, there's a fair enough difference. PvP was totally changed, but whatever. How much do I really want? We're at 67. That's not bad. Oops. But yeah, there's no reason to specify between any version of Dark Souls 3 because there is no. From what I understand though, dead angles being gone was partially because they weren't intended, were they? I thought they weren't intended, so them being gone I'm totally fine with. No, aggro, come on. Yeah, because they're not different. They're not different. One is just a season pass, as I've been saying. So there's no reason to specify even. It's not different. It's just, here's a special name for the season pass, so we don't call it Dark Souls 3 Season Pass Edition. I don't care what it brings. If it's not intended, then it generally doesn't matter to me, because I don't usually use it. Okay, which one do I want to target next? One of the... Probably gonna aggro another one, too. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I know. They are exactly the same. One just has a gate that is checking to see if you have the DLC or not. And the other one also does, but you have the DLC. They are exactly the same game, just one doesn't have... Well, they are the same base game, just one also has DLC on top. What are you talking about? Oh, those. PvP is still very short from what I've seen, usually. Unless maybe against two high-skilled players, but even still, what I see, like, it's usually really fast-paced in this game. People still die fast, I thought. Well, that's a very, extremely small subset of people fighting, isn't it? You can't just say fights are 10 minutes long. Because that's just not true. Even on average, I would say that wouldn't be true. No, we've been over this, or people have before. You can just parry Shodel, or you can backstep it, / roll it. Feeling 10 minutes and being 10 minutes are not the same. But fair enough. Well, he's fighting, however. He's pretty good at PvP from what I understand. But is there actually a hard counter to shields? Because just claiming it like that didn't really mean much. See, that's what I've been told, there isn't. Yeah, from how... But from how he's wording it, it sounds like he's actually got a counter to shields, you know? Let's go this way. Oh my god. Are you serious? You're actually doing a slow walk up here. Only to do that. Wow. I don't want to fight you on the stairs because I don't have verticality to my attacks. Are you serious? You just decided to slow walk everywhere. No, but there's counter to bleeds and there's counter to spells. It's not just as easy as use bleed or use spells or even use poison. And then they'd have to stay really aggressive for it to even work on you if you're using bleed, poison, or spells. Slash, like, if you're using spells, you actually have to be able to hit them, which I hear is hard against an actual skilled PvP player. Of course, I'm only speaking from hearsay. I don't PvP at all, so I don't know. But... from what I hear, it isn't just that easy. Come on, guys. Really? Really? What? Whatever. Nice. What the heck is that? It's like a... I mean, you're just talking about applying pressure in general? Yeah. That's part of just PvP, though. I would think. That's not just... But, like, bleed can be countered. It's not like it's downright the counter or even great against them. You could iframe it, or you could just run away. Like, just because you're a turtle doesn't mean you can't run either, you know? Somebody plays aggressive, you can just counter by fleeing. Maybe not so much in a duel, but... I don't know. No, I don't think it'd be 10 minutes either. That seems way too high, but... 67, yeah, still. That's not bad. These guys only get like 90 something health. Are you gonna follow me down here? Well, yeah. That's just part of how it goes. Sweet. But punishing and countering isn't... I don't know. Maybe a duel with... Well, it wouldn't be a duel, but maybe if you're fighting somebody that's using healing, maybe then it would be a 10-minute fight, but if they're using healing, it'd probably be longer than 10 minutes, honestly. Nice. I love it. I mean, you don't? Good, good. Get chained. Do you mean chained backstabbed, or do you mean something else? Because you of all people shouldn't be getting chained backstabbed. Yeah, this is good. Having two rats in a hallway like this, that works out. Yeah. You shouldn't be getting chain backstabbed. You should know how to, you know how to escape that. And I thought it was like a, consistent escape. It shouldn't be something that should ever get you killed. And you can tell when somebody's going for a chain backstab, so. You serious? You're just dodging me. Jesus. Didn't say that, but yes, you're not wrong. I'll agree with you there. But you should also always be on guard for being chain backstabbed. I don't know why you wouldn't be. If you get backstabbed, you should be ready for a chain. It's like one of the easiest things for people to set up. You should always be ready for that. If you're caught off guard by it, then you weren't ready for the fight anyways. Because anybody can chain backstab. it's just something. Like... Oh. Is it? It's just stand still. Unless you mean, like, literally just a single, like, escaping a first backstab, but, like, chain backstab escaping is really easy. Worked on you. When I faced you the one time, unless you mean chaining into other things as well. You mean actually going into like a kick or something else. I don't really care, because I don't PvP and it doesn't matter to me anyways, but it has no use to me and it's not really a tech I care about, so I mean, you can keep talking about it, but it has no value to me to even know about it. Not to sound, well, it does sound pretty rude to say that, but it is neither intriguing nor important to me, so. To be blunt about it. That doesn't seem right. That it's a 100%. But I guess it could be. Anyways, oh, I didn't say I didn't believe you. I just said it doesn't seem right. I don't really care, but yeah, you can. But just because you show me one clip... means very little. Not to... Anyways, I think I might upload my data. Sure, I'll check it out. Oh, do you mean just like attacking when like... It's similar to like attacking whenever they go for a backstab. It's the same idea. I mean, normally that would be a, would affect both people. Well, the person would break out, so, I don't know. But that's just like the simple thing of like if somebody's landing a backstab and you hit R1 at the same time, then you're not gonna actually get backstabbed, you're just gonna be free. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Here, I think my audio will still be on, but I want to see if I can... I'll see about uploading it. No, I get it's not the same, but what I'm saying is it looks like that. Sorry, oh, it actually has to close it. Okay. I guess that totally makes... Well, actually, I already quit out. I didn't even notice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just do that.